And how's everybody doing? This rise, I hope everybody slept well. Let's get the time. The time is Tuesday, September 23rd, 2025 at 11:05 p.m. a.m. Well, a.m. So, recently I was watching something and it said that for the chosen ones not to go outside on the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th because of the solar alignment, whatever is going on. So we're going to just go ahead and get into the spirit read. And I'm called to get some spiritual totems. So give me some of these and then I'll do a reading off of it. Too much. Too much. Too much. But I'm going to go ahead and do it for a reason. So we have strategy, fox spirit. We have snail spirit, patience. We have owl spirit, soul searching. So you have patience in your soul. It's a strategy to your soul searching, the dark night of the soul, okay? The tortoise spirit, determination. You got to have determination to do this dark night of the soul. Bear spirit, untamed spirit, okay? You know, that's that warrior spirit, basically. Protection, okay? They can't tame you. Bluebird spirit, good news. You could be seeing a lot of birds at this time, bringing good news and messages. Jaguar spirit, know that you have choices, okay? After you do your dark night, so you have patience with it, and some type of strategy to your for you getting this good news when you make the right choices. I'm getting perspective. Dragonfly spirit, okay? It's all about your perspective. Green fairy, imagination. That's giving me third eye. That's when your third eye opens, okay? Divine nature, nature spirit. Going out in nature, listen to your spirit guides, okay? Taking a walk in nature, using your imagination in nature. Warrior, boar spirit, coming out of warrior. Listening to your untamed spirit, your untamed spirits of spirit guides in nature, and then coming out this warrior spirit. And then you got wise counsel. That's where you're going to get your wise counsel from in nature, from your spirit guides, and coming out this in this boar spirit. Okay. Then we have transform, butterfly spirit. Doing your transformation. Welcome to change and emerge stronger. So you coming out this boar spirit. When you go in nature, you take your walk, you listen to spirit guides, wise counsel from your spirit guides. And then we have mushroom spirit, okay? And that's hidden wonder. Beauty often arises from surprising places, so find hidden wonders in your life, okay? Then we have hedgehog spirit, boundaries. Setting comfortable boundaries for yourself, okay? Setting boundaries for yourself, okay? That's that warrior spirit too. That's that wise counsel. Dreamweaver, spider spirit. Practice the powerful art of attraction. Enjoy, capture opportunities. After you set boundaries, you're able to dreamweave. Attraction. That's basically what that is. Paint fairy, enchanted. You come out with that alluring spirit. Okay, after getting wise counsel from your spirit guides, your ancestors, it's time to connect with your inner child and find joy in the simplest moments. That's that youthful energy. And then we got dragon spirit, guardian. Tap into your untamed spirit to conquer obstacles and defend what is dear to you. You always want to defend what's dear to you, which is basically yourself first. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's get a tarot read on this. All I already saved the cards. Well, Palo Santos the cards. So give me some for this Fox spirit. Give me some for this Fox spirit. What's this Fox spirit strategy? Oh, the star. Getting in alignment, healing, getting in alignment, okay? That's that Fox spirit, the star. Balancing, getting yourself grounded. Okay? Doing your dark night of soul, working on your soul, okay? Healing, basically. That resurrection, basically. Transformation means resurrection to me. Coming out the old, putting down the old, shedding old skin and coming out with the new owl spirit. That's that King of Cups, okay? Very empathetic, okay? Very intelligent, okay? That's that owl spirit, okay? Standing your ground, yeah, using your intellect, all right? And standing on it, owl spirit. Your intellect, basically. Your emotions. Balance out your emotions and your intellect. Give me something for Taurus spirit. Push this down some. So I can get all these cards. So that way we can see what this got to do with. Alright, there we go. Give me something for Taurus spirit. Determined. Yeah. Hidden. You determined to find out what's hidden. Okay? The moon, alright, was hidden. The snakes around you, you know, who's coming towards you, your journey, your path, hidden knowledge. Okay? Knowing what's hidden, using your intellect, your third eye. I'm just getting this moon right here. Just like your third eye. High priestess, that is Pisces energy. What's this bear spirit? Yeah, there we go. We got a lion there, so it's like strength. Untamed spirit, which is a lioness spirit, okay? Give me something for a bluebird spirit, good news. That something is balancing out, above, so below, okay? You be seeing a lot of birds at this time that's trying to show you or give you a message of good news. Give yourself a jaguar, spirits, choices, okay? Give yourself a jaguar, spirit, choices. Yeah, having obstacles, waiting, watching, the Wheel of Fortune, and then you got surprises coming in, and 10 of Cups, choices. You have plenty of options. You could be waiting for the fruits of your labor coming now. That's that Page of Pentacles energy, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And then you got the four, what's that, the Four of Wands? Yeah, the Four of Wands. You know, foundation, a new home, surprises coming in for you, graduations. I can say this is graduations. If you're going to court, coming out of court with success, things like that. And then 10 of Cups. And then you get Jaguar spirit. Okay? Things, fast changes. Because Jaguar moves fast as hell, right? So fast changes in this. Okay? And then we have Dragonfly spirit. Perspective. Okay? And we have this Two of Cups. Coming together with someone just on your same frequency. They well-grounded, you well-grounded. Y'all balance each other out. The flexible or willing to change direction if needed. Get a broader view of things. So that's what that is. Give me something for Green Fairy, imagination. To me, imagination is your third eye. So this is all the things you opening up, like your Boar spirit, your nature spirit, getting wise counsel through your crown chakra, talking to your ancestors. The truth, imagination. Okay? Give me something for nature spirit. We have The Five of Swords. Communication. A lot of communication. Okay. Setting boundaries. Turning your back on nothing that don't serve you. Five of Swords energy. This could be like people coming towards you, divine nature. Your love and wisdom help you overcome limitations and reach higher levels. That's the energy you're going to be in. Communication with people. Okay. If they're not there to like help you overcome your limitations and reach a higher level with you, your support. That's the energy you're gonna be in, that Five of Swords energy. When you communicate, like, look, you're not here to help me, so back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Divine nature, that's gonna be your divine nature. That's gonna be the Five of Swords. Your love and wisdom help you overcome your limitations and reach higher levels. If they're not helping you reach higher levels, what you here for? What the fuck are you waiting for? And this is that boar spirit. So you got a lion, you got a bear, you got a boar, you got a jaguar. You ain't playing no motherfucking game. You could about to get a jaguar, okay? Might be purchasing a new jaguar. You might have enough money to purchase a jaguar if that's the type of car you like. I don't like jaguars, but if you like them, it is up to you. Warrior, gather courage to confront issues you need to resolve and move forward. That's the high priestess. See that scroll in her hand? You gathering a lot of information. Gather courage to confront issues that need to resolve. You can move so you can move forward. Boar spirit. The high priestess and the high priestess with that hidden knowledge. Look, and standing on your ground. Queen of Swords energy. Ain't taking no mess. You so sit on your throne. You ain't gotta move off your fucking throne to say what you need to say. You gonna be out here saying and doing what you need to say in this warrior fucking spirit. Being a high priestess or a high priest. You don't even gotta move off your throne. We got the hidden knowledge. We don't even need to move off the throne. It's like you heard what I said. All you're doing is squinching off your seat. You see her just squinching off her seat. Did you hear what I said? I'm in that high priestess, high priest energy. You heard what I said. Tree spirit, wise counsel, Hierophant. So you're getting wise counsel from nature, spirit guides, ancestors, Hierophant energies, okay? The Elohims, whatever you want to say, Yahshua, whatever you want. This is your higher self, which is your, that's wise counsel. You'll be able to get wise counsel by setting boundaries, not your soul, getting hidden knowledge, knowing what's hidden. That's also a high priestess, a high priest, okay? And it's standing on it. You're going to be able to stand on that shit. And that warrior spirit, did you hear what I said? I'm in that Hierophant energy, okay? And it's funny that this is Osiris, but he's green, and we're talking about nature spirit, tree spirit, okay? That's where your higher knowledge could be coming from. Transform, butterfly spirit. People going to see a whole new aura of you. Like, that's what I'm getting. Your aura changing. The colors of your aura changing. That's you. Like, when people see you, they're like, oh, shit. Who the fuck is that? Transform. Who is that? Yeah. Well grounded, hidden knowledge, giving wise counsel. You receiving wise counsel, giving wise counsel to others, balancing yourself out, knowing what's hidden, rest and recharging when you need to, making good decisions. That's another thing. Patience. That's what I forgot about that. That Snell spirit, patience, having patience. That's how you're going to be sitting, having patience. You're going to know when to move. You're going to know when to talk. You're going to know when to communicate. Who, what, like setting boundaries. Who, what, when, why, how. You know what I'm saying? Transform, butterfly spirit. Yeah. Setting boundaries, standing your fucking ground. Okay, well, whoever come up against you, spiritually or physically, butterfly spirit, transforming. So it's gonna be a lot of people, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, I'm sorry, that come up against you with a lot of conflict. Fire spirit, that's like with passion. They do this shit with passion, but whatever you're gonna be doing, standing your ground, you're gonna be having passion in that shit. So it is what it is. You're gonna be in that 7 of Wands energy. After this transformation to this Hierophant energy, wise counsel, okay? You get a lot of wise counsel from different spirit guides. They're going to let you know, like, Like I said, what, when, why, how, when to stand your fucking ground. Even though you did this transformation, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn when to be patient, when to communicate, when to stand in your warrior spirit, your boar, your jaguar, when to, a jaguar like move fast. Like fast changes. That's that wheel of fortune. Page of Pentacles energy. Celebrations, like fast changes to that. Hidden wonders. Mushroom spirit. It's like, I don't know why I'm getting psychedelic. Some type of psychedelic. I don't know if you drink mushroom tea. If you do, you need to watch that. Hidden wonder. Beauty often arises from surprising places. So you get a lot of surprises, especially when you walk away from emotions or people that no longer serve you. And then you come out with the victory every time. Six of Wands energy. Going towards victory. Okay, walking towards victory. Hidden wonders. That's what I'm saying. You're going towards hidden wonders. That's that moon card right there. Okay? Determined. You determined to go towards your hidden wonders. I mean, you can't be scared of the unknown. That's what I'm getting. You just got to go towards whatever this is after your transformation. You can't be scared. You already fought enough. I mean, shit, what the fuck can scare you now? That's what I'm saying. Boundaries. Nurture and protect your unique qualities and guard yourself against negativity. So that's what it is. You guarding yourself. You transform, you guarding yourself against negativity. I mean, people can see it any other type of way after you transform, but you're getting wise counsel of why you should. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. Boundaries. So we got the King, what's this? The King of Swords, Mayat, Justice, and we got anxiety, stress, fear, worry. We got the Nine of Swords, and we got Ten of Wands. So somebody could want you under the Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords energy, but it's always gonna be balanced out. Look, you got a protector, ain't playing no games in Mayat like Karate Kid on their ass. Kick their ass out your energy or kick this out of your energy. That's what Mayat said. They're gonna balance this out for you. Hedgehog spirit, boundaries. So this is your ancestors setting boundaries for you, kicking these energies out of your energy. Anybody trying to send this shit? Look at Mayat, like ooh, like the Karate Kid shit. You know, like the Karate Kid shit. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and try to bring them, send them some anxiety and stress, fear, and worry. Okay, at night. Okay, we're gonna give you that hedgehog spirit. Okay, you know how the hedgehog roll up and then hit his target like a bowling ball. You're like, yeah, that's what I see. Okay, that energy gonna be gone within a second. They're not playing that shit. The Nine of Swords, communication. People will be communicating to try to bring you anxiety, fear, stress, worry. Because you know swords deal with the tongue. You know, trying to bring all this anxiety, and then 10 of Wands, like, yeah, causing burdens. They want to cause you a lot of burdens with this anxiety, stress, fear, worry. You got ancestors right here, my yachts, and, King of Swords in your energy and that hedgehog spirit. Like, no, you're not. That's why they're telling you to set boundaries and walk away from these emotions, okay? The mushroom spirit, so you can have the victory. Dreamweaver. Spider spirit. Practice the powerful art of attraction to draw in and capture opportunities. So you're going to be drawing in, capturing when this transformation happens, your aura change, you're going to be drawn in, basically, I saw a Stella. This is Dreamweaver, but I saw a Stella Weaver. In that other card, you're going to be Stella weaving, especially like when these cosmos alignments happens. You're not going to feel like everybody else feel, like, you know how everybody feels drained and shit. You're going to have that damn energy because that's somebody sending that energy. Give me something for Spider Spirit. Give me something for Spider Spirit. We have, 7 of Swords. Okay. Moving the common waters. We have, what's this? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Moving the common waters, having foresight. When to move the common waters, or somebody's 7 of Swords being sneaky. You're going to be able to feel that shit, that energy. You're going to know when to move to common waters, when somebody's around you being snaky, sneaky, like a Judas, basically. Yeah, you're going to already have foresight. That's that third eye, dream weaver. Practice the powerful art of attraction. You're going to be able to move to calmer waters and have foresight on what you're attracting off the bat. Okay? Pink Fairy Enchanted. It's time to connect with your inner child, youthful energy, and find joy in the simplest moments of life. Stability. Okay? Four of Pentacles, having stability in your life. Balance, finally. You able to balance school, work, whatever it is, without getting tired. You able to attract the right people in your energy. People that's doing the work, transforming like you are. Okay? Not with this drama, not being sneaky. You know, they headstrong. They understand hidden knowledge. They understand all this. They talk to their spirit guides, prayer, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They pray, they meditate. You know, these are the type of people you're going to be attracted. Give me some for Dragon Spirit Guardian, and y'all are heavily protected. As long as you keep doing the work, tap into your untamed spirit to conquer obstacles and defend what is dear to you. You're going to defend what's dear to you, which is your life. That's number one. Your sanity, mind, body, and soul. Basically, your children, your family, whatever is dear to you. Whatever, your job, you know, your home. You're going to be able to have this dragon spirit. Like, you know, hell no. We're going to lock your ass in the dungeon. You come up in here with that bullshit. Dragon spirit. So this is Knight of Cups. Okay? You're gonna be knowing how to tame dragon spirits. Like you try to come towards me with that demon, you're gonna learn how to tame these motherfuckers. Like, here's a cup of water, dragon. Here's a motherfucker cup of water for that fire spirit that you got against me, demon. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna know how to tame these motherfucker demons. Okay? And this is your guardian right here. They know how to tame fucking demons, basically. And then you got Seven of Pentacles. You're arriving at the fruits of your labor. You're just waiting. You're just being patient, waiting. Okay? So whoever did this work on this Aquarius, that's the first one that came out, full moon, got yourself in alignment with strategy, some type of strategy you use. All this fast change is going to start happening. And then not only that, you'll awaken some new ancestors that now, like I said, they know how to tame these. They've been taming these damn demons. But you're going to know how to tame them yourself with hidden knowledge. You're going to know when to be patient. You're going to know when to communicate. You're going to know when to come. You don't even got to come off your throne because you're a high priest or a high priest and you hold the scroll. You hold the strategy. You hold the hidden knowledge. You ain't going to even have to come off your damn throne. Okay? You the Hierophant, wise counsel. You the one, you're going to know wise counsel. That's basically, your ancestors giving you wise counsel. After that, you know, full moon of Aquarius and the solar eclipse, this lunar eclipse that just happened. You know, you got that hidden knowledge. You the moon energy. Risings, you're going about to be, everything about to balance out. Good news. Fashion, I'm trying to tell you, everything about to balance out. If you did what you had to do, everything's about to balance out. So you got strength. You had strength through this untamed spirit. You know, they can't tame you. They can't tame your spirit. They can't put you in no box. Nothing like that. It is what it is. You was determined, soul searching. You know, did a lot of soul searching. You had patience with that. Okay, so let's get that. I should have just. So that's basically what they want. Spirit wanted to tell y'all today. Let's give y'all some numbers to play today too. Later on a collector's read, I'm gonna just use some tarot. Just do a big tarot read. I don't know why they tell me to do a big tarot read. Because maybe something major is about to happen. But I did see, if y'all look on my community board, they're saying that the chosen one shouldn't go out on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th because of the Cosmo alignments for whatever reason. But we know people got to go to work and things like that. So You know, it is what it is. Let's go. Where is it? Something did flip. What's these two cards? So we have power. Okay? So something about to come through. I don't know if y'all feel that shift, some type of power, the gate, the portals, pleasure. Those who did the work gonna have a lot of pleasure, okay? You went through the gate, you went through the portal, you made it through this, you got your power back, okay, for doing the work. You got a lot of powerful ancestors. So they coming through. That's what I'm getting. They already here. I guess if they was talking about the rapture, that's what I'm getting. With the gate, the rapture is not even mentioned in the Bible. It's called the Revelation, the Apocalypse, basically, the Apocalypse. So it's like when they said that you'll meet up in spirit, what they're saying, like the dead arise and all that other stuff. No, that was just a portal open. That's your ancestors. That's about to show their power. This is all because you did your work. They're about to show their power, their true fucking power with these demons. Light as a feather. Look at that. Simplicity. If you've been finding feathers, that's your ancestors. The angel, you know, the angel realms. They've been sending them. That's what I'm saying. One of your ancestors been sending, you know, these feathers, especially white feathers. Pay attention to them white feathers, okay? The little darker feathers, those like letting you know, like it's a war, it's a fight, or some shit like that. When you find a white feathers, like they cleared it up, like they got rid of that demon or whatever that was attacking you. Some people may believe it, some people may not. I had a lot of dark feathers at the time that I was going to do a lot of shit. You know, hawk feathers and, you know, let me show you. I was collecting these for like 4 years. Someone just told me to start collecting them, but see what I'm saying? Like the brown one, when it's brown and shit like that. But then I started collecting a lot of white feathers. A lot of white feathers. So it's like, that's telling you they was fighting a battle at that time. Okay? This is different archangels. Okay? If y'all say archangels, these are different archangels. Letting you know, like, yeah, we banging out up here in the heavens, but now that shit cleared up. We done defeated these damn demons. Okay? And then you'll feel like your energy start, you know, cleansing or a little bit lighter. I'm trying to explain it as much as I can, like power. That's when it's dark. That's when they fighting. This is when they clearing that shit up. They got rid of them. They kicked them out. Whatever y'all want to say. And then they send you a feather letting you know this shit is over. It's done. Defeated. Because I know my spirit feel a little bit lighter. Like, I'm like, a relief. Some demon has been captured. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to be finding a lot of white feathers. So pay attention to that. And I just explained it to you. You're finding the dark feathers. That means at that time, they still fighting that damn demon. If you keep finding them, that means they still fighting that demon. And when you start picking up the white ones, you start seeing white ones, that means they defeated that demon. Okay? Just letting you know. I know that's right. Power. They show their power. But as usual, you know, as I always say, you know, in a horror movie, that demon got to come up for one more fucking strike. You know what I'm saying? So it's a bigger demon that they have to beat, or you have to help them. That's why they took you through this dark night of the soul. It's like you got to do the work too, so you help too. Like if you've been waking up like with scratches on you, feeling like you've been through a motherfucking battle, you just don't remember. But you did go through the battle with them. You was fighting along with them. If you're a warrior angel, spiritual, highly ranked being, and you got connections to whoever you believe it is, angels, archangels, Michael, Cameo, or whatever, and you feel like you've been tired when you wake up and wake up with scratches on you, that's you. You was fighting. You was right alongside them. You don't remember fighting. So you could be a powerful angel, warrior angel, and not even know it. And then when you go to rest, you know, it sounds crazy, but your dreams is another next level, like a high level frequency. Basically, you're in another spiritual realms. You know what I'm saying? So when you dream, it's basically like you're unalive, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, because I just got this upload. So those who know the story of Ra and Horus and all the other stuff, right? You know, they say Ra at sunset, when the sun go down, he goes in the duat and he's fighting the demon Apocalypse, the demon of chaos. Okay, he's fighting him all night. He's fighting the demon off all night. Okay, and then in the risings, he come back up. You know, that's why you say risings, you know, because then he comes back up. You know, it's almost the same thing. When you sleeping, it's like you're going, you know, in the duat, in the dark, in the other spiritual realms, and you might be fighting all, like when you dreaming, you might be fighting all types of demons and shit like that. And then in the risings, you like risings, like you defeated another damn demon. You live to fight another day, type shit. That's what the upload I just got. Like, just go read the story of Ra, how he goes, you know, in the duat to fight the demon Apocalypse, you know, when the sun go down. It's almost the same thing like you. Like when you go to rest, you go to sleep, it's like you're about to go fall asleep, doze off, you're going in another spiritual realm, and you're fighting demons, and then in the risings, you rising. But you live. You live to fight another day. Stop. Friday. Woo, yeah. This is what I'm getting power. Each time you fight another, you know how they say, another level, another devil, you know, every time you fight a different demon, you gain more power, more strength. Like I said, you don't know, you was a spiritual being before you came here, and you could have connections to warrior angels. You could have been the best motherfucker up there. You know, you could be a reincarnation of one of these angels, and when you sleep, you could be beating these demons' ass, helping right alongside them. You know, sound too good to be true, but you don't know, because a lot of people just, that's how we can put it. You just be birthed here on Earth, but you don't know the backside of how you got here. A lot of people don't know. Scientists still trying to figure that shit out. The Big Bang Theory and shit, like, people still trying to figure that shit out. Like, how did we actually... So, before we came through the womb, where was we? You know, things like that. Where was we? Because we wasn't just sperm, you know. The man produced the sperm, and it's like, well, okay, so how is that? Where does that start from? There's a lot of people trying to figure that out. Like, how you get a baby out of sperm? Like, liquid. Some shit like that. It's some shit that some people will never figure out. That's why if you don't believe what I'm saying, like, there's other spiritual realms, you know it's something out there. You know it's other spiritual realms. You know you was a spiritual being before you came here. You just wasn't a sack of sperm. That's crazy. If you believe you just was a sack of sperm, then it is what it is. A lot of people say Big Bang Theory, some shit like that. Abundance. So now you come into your abundance now because everything's cleared up for you. You're well balanced. You're balancing the scales just right. Okay? So, they got that Jaguar again, but focus. So just stay focused. Stay focused on your abundance. Okay? Your power. Setting them boundaries. There's that Jaguar spirit. Fast changes is coming. The Thunderbolt. Fast changes. And then you got happiness. Okay? Moving forward with your hidden knowledge. Dolphins means hidden knowledge, chemical knowledge. You know what that is. Atlantis, sun children, mindset. Something about your mindset. I keep telling you this. Emerald tablets. Okay? It is what it is with that. Let's get some numbers. Yeah, I mean, y'all be whipping these demons' ass and don't even know. You be waking up all sore and shit. Like, where did that come from? And you know, a doctor will say your neck, when you get neck cramps and shit like that, oh, you just sleeping on a pillow. The pillow is you know, you ain't sleeping on the right pillow. No, you've been fighting a damn demon, a witch, or a warlock. Yeah, I wake up with my neck all cramped. I wake up with scratches on me out of nowhere. I'm scratching myself at night. Like, come on. These be pure live demons, man, when you sleep. Inner wisdom, 1515. What we talk about, inner wisdom, hidden knowledge. Okay? That moon energy. A lot of you goddesses could be in your moon energy. Got a lot of hidden knowledge, don't you? Gaining a lot of wisdom. That's what women usually do anyway. Gaining a lot of wisdom from others, getting insight, and then going out there and spreading wisdom. 2828, abundance is yours. That card did come out. These are some numbers y'all can play. You got 777, forgiveness. Forgive yourself and others. Some people, I don't know. 3333, fulfill your soul mission. That's part of your plan too. I hope that's part of your plan. Just fulfill it. Shit, get it out the way. You don't have to come here another lifetime and do this shit again. I know you don't want to do this shit again. Think about it. Just defeat all these demons within you and, you know, these witches, these warlocks now, you know, all these demons now. So your generation, your next generation don't have to go do this. You just have pure happiness. You know how they say the new heaven and new earth is just pure fucking happiness. No crying. No motherfucking animals attacking people. No motherfucking, just peace and fucking harmony. It's like new heaven, new earth. We don't have that shit no more. No word, no woman, no cry. Just heard, I remember. No woman, no cry. Shit. I just heard that. I'm hearing the music too. No woman, no cry. Hey. All right. Bob Marley. Just came out of nowhere. I just heard that shit. No woman, no cry. All right. I know that's right. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Abundance is yours and all that. 30-30. Embrace transformation. So just embrace it. Just get it done and over with, y'all. Just get it done and over with. No matter what it take, man. Just get it done and over with. You don't have to come repeat this cycle again. As a matter of fact, you will live a long time. This lifetime. That's what I'm saying. You will live a long time. And I kept hearing, for me, a 210 years old. And I'm like, I never, did we ever have anybody live to a 210 years old? We probably did. I've been hearing that for a long time, 210 years old. I don't know, y'all. That's, I pictured myself on a porch with kids, a bunch of kids around me. You know, sitting in a chair with a bunch of kids around me, sitting on the porch with a bunch of kids around me. You know, it's possible. It is very possible, for real. But that's what I kept hearing, 210. So, shoot, divine be the glory for all that. If that do happen, hell, that's a long time. That means you get to see the new heaven, you get to see the new earth, you get to see your great. They was able to do that in the Bible. But something changed. Some shit happened where it's limited. Like they made it limited. And maybe that's why Like I said, when people come with the awakening, they take them out. They don't want them to have that, you know. It's like what I'm getting is like controlling the population. That's what they're concerned about. Balancing out the population. They care more about that than, you know what I'm saying, somebody living to be 100 years old, 200 years old. Let's balance the population. That's crazy, man. That's real crazy. So whatever shit they did, whatever the fuck they did, witchcraft, voodoo they fucking did, it's like they care more about controlling the population. It's too many people on the earth. Like, I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. But anyway, 2121, divine guidance, wise counsel. You're getting wise counsel. That's what it is too. They don't like nobody to get wise counsel from other places than them. They told you that? How? They told you that? How? Crazy, y'all. We have 66999 self-love. Show yourself self-love at all times. 3636 change calluses. Okay? Embrace endings and opportunities for new beginnings, for your future is bright. Okay? They don't want you to embrace this change, but you got to. The future is fucking bright. Especially if you got the mindset of thought. Especially if you men out here got the mindset of thought. Who wouldn't want you? Another divine being. You know what I'm saying? All that foolishness going on out here. That's why I said, child, a lot of things about to change up and they know it. A lot of things about to switch up, even the music, like the rap music and stuff like that, is not bringing change. So what's the point of it? Ain't to down nobody, do your thing. But what is it bringing? Chaos. That's what it was always meant to do, to bring chaos. So those who like it, hey, it is what it is, but it's about to be a separation, different mindsets. You just stay over there, and we got our little communion over here. You might say communion. We have our little communion over here. Y'all have y'all's over there, all that chaos and shit like that. We gonna have that superpower, basically that power. They ain't gonna be able to stand in light any damn way. They ain't gonna be able to stand and get close to it any fucking way. So, I mean, it is what it is. They might come to that point where they be like, since y'all want to be spiritual, y'all go over there, and we just, hey, regardless of the fact, we're gonna be the one flourishing, because as we see, what the hell going on with the food, the clothing, and everything else on this side, it ain't shit. It's all crumbling. Ain't gonna have nothing soon. Business leaving, business closing, people just clocking out. They're like, fuck it, I'm about to go enjoy my. Y'all be thinking some of these people be filing Chapter 11 and shit like that. But some of these people closing down their business, they want to rest. They want to rest. Like, they don't want to work all their life. So it's a lot of business company CEOs doing that shit. Like, they just want to travel, enjoy their vacay, enjoy their money, enjoy their time, the rest of their time they got here. You know what I'm saying? You be thinking they just closing, they want to rest. And you can't trust too many people when you're, running your business. They're like, fuck it. I got about trillions of dollars, $1 billion. I invested wisely. I'm about to just go fucking relax. Take vacays everywhere. Where? They probably got jets and every fucking thing. Thinking of motherfuckers from KFC and shit. They're like, shit, I'm just giving this shit up, man. That's why they started doing the franchises where you can own your own fucking business. Because they didn't want to own franchise here and there. They can't keep an eye on every fucking thing and everybody. They're like, fuck it. I'm like 70 years old. What the hell I'm going to do? After 70 years old. Especially if they single, what the hell I'm going to do? Take vacays. The bucket list. Do everything I fucking wanted to do. No have no stress from this business. You know what I'm saying? They good. A lot of people doing that shit now. A lot of companies is closing down due to the fact these people is older in age and they're not trying to have all this stress, worry about money and all this other shit, who robbing their businesses, all this shit. They just want to go fucking relax. They want to go enjoy their retirement. That's just plain and simple. They want to go relax and enjoy their fucking retirement. And those are the days of our lives. I just heard that. A lot of people just doing that. And the way it's looking now, like even when they get their retirement money, they gotta go back to work. That's crazy. How you work? They tell you to work until a certain age, right? And then tell you you can go enjoy your money now. And the money is petty. You gotta go back to work. You can't even pay your bills with that retirement and that pension. And I know because I came across plenty of older women that I worked with before, and she said she retired. I said, how you retire? You working? She said, because I don't make enough money off my retirement. So you still gotta work. What a trick. What a whole motherfucking trick, man. Making you think you can survive and then keep raising this and raising that. You're not even able to survive. They know what the fuck they doing. They're trying to stress you the fuck out. Oh, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it past 80. They're gonna make sure of that shit, man. That's crazy. How you get retirement? You can't even enjoy your retirement. That's sick. You can't even go to a vacay, man. You work all your life and you can't enjoy a vacay? And that's what I'm saying. The mindset. And these people are narcissists. These people that runs this country, I believe most of them are narcissists. They don't give a fuck about nobody else but themselves. And most of the time they just rob, kill, and destroy. And that's what's been going on. Rob, kill, and destroy. Wars, all this shit. Like, I don't understand. And this is what I say, always getting nosy. And this is my point of view, nosy getting in other people's business. Why can't you focus on your country and let them focus on theirs? See, that's the problem. You're not focused on your own country. You so busy over there in somebody else's ear and somebody, you all up in their fucking business. While your country over here is getting destroyed. Let them people concentrate on their country. I know some of them, fight for, the way they treat women, men, and stuff like that. We know that. You know what I'm saying? But you need to concentrate on how the women and men getting treated over here. And that's what they looking like. You got your nerve. Your motherfucker look like you got your nerve. Look at all the motherfuckers starving on all them homeless motherfuckers over there you got over there. And you ain't spending no money on no homeless house shelters. You ain't paying no. You so busy paying attention to us. You not paying attention to what's going on over there. You got school shootings. You got all types of tragedy shit going on over there. Why the hell is you concentrating on us so much? That's what I just always thought. Why our country don't concentrate on our country? Why you so much over there in somebody else's country? You can't concentrate on ours, theirs, and this person, Russia, Gaza, this and that. You concentrate everywhere else where you need to concentrate at. Why this shit is just going to shit. And then you try to tell people not to fend for themselves. What the fuck they supposed to do? And you got a lot of jewelry heists now. There's a lot of people running out of money, don't have no money. I'm not saying it's right, but come on now. Blood diamonds. Still the same thing. They do a heist, blood diamonds. Hey, they just stealing back what you stole. And it's going to be a lot of that. I mean, it is what it is. Motherfuckers starving over here. Motherfuckers ain't getting much. They don't have jobs that really can pay much. Y'all claim y'all ain't got no money. How the hell you ain't got no money? All them machines can print out all that goddamn money. And you ain't got, come on now. That machine, and you can't say you ain't got no damn paper. Because we got so many goddamn trees out here. You got so many forests out. You can't say you ain't got enough paper to print out some fucking money. That's what I'm saying. All that fucking, machine, all that. Come on now. They could print trillions of dollars if they want to. I don't know how long it would take to print $5 trillion. I don't know how long it would take with that machine to print $5 trillion, but so what? Print that shit out. How you broke? I don't understand it. You got a machine that print money. You got a machine that print money. How are we broke, y'all? You can't print out $5 trillion. You can't print out 10 trillion and call it the day, or 20 trillion and just call it the day. I don't know how long it takes. I'm gonna find out how long it takes to print out, $10 trillion. How long do it take to print out $10 trillion, man? And then call it the day. So you're lying and saying you don't got it, because you got the machine right there that can print out all this damn money. What I feel is though you're doing this on purpose because people are awakening. And you try to make people suffer, like especially divine beings. I'm gonna try to make y'all suffer, as far as money, food, and all that other stuff, because you know too much. You're a smart ass. That's what I'm getting. You gonna put us out of business. That's basically what it is. They know what's coming. That's crazy. Just think about that. You can't print out at least $20 trillion, man. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. Them shits got to stay on 24 hours, 7 days a fucking week until you get up to $20 trillion. So this United States can, help, businesses, help minimum wage so people can pay their bills and shit, up that minimum wage to like $25 an hour, even at McDonald's, or $40 so people can pay their bills. There's no fucking way you telling me you ain't got this money, man. There's no fucking way you don't got this money. They got that money, man. That's crazy as hell, man. Just want to see people suffer. That's crazy. Because I know it was me. I know it was me. That's what the first thing I'm going to do if I got into office. Print out $20 trillion right now. And then we're going to do our bill to see all the companies, all that. Give me all the perspective, all the balances of all these companies so we can bail them out and they can start fresh, get out of bankruptcy, and they can start a fresh business, and all that other stuff. Raise the fucking minimum wage. Put some more money in government assistance, And there's no way you telling me you don't have $20 trillion. Or you get it up to $100 trillion, to help them factories come back over here into the United States that left, fix back up to Detroit, which was the motor state. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way you can't build a homeless shelter. There's no freaking way. But they look at it like they lazy. I'm not, giving you no free meals in a cot. You do it for people in jail. Well, actually, they not, because they pay for them inmates. They actually do get paid for how many inmates they have in there. I think it's like, what is it, 18,000 an inmate or something? Go look that up. I don't know. Like 18,000 an inmate, something like that. So they do get paid off of that. Anything they're going to get paid off of. So that's why I'm saying there's no way that you don't have no money. Where's all this money going? Them motherfuckers trying to escape to the moon, y'all. I'm telling you what they're doing. They building. They kept going to the moon to find out if they can live on the moon. Them motherfuckers want to go to Mars. That's that. What's that shit? What's that movie? Is it RoboCop? Terminator? No, it's RoboCop. Not RoboCop. Total Recall. It's just like that. They probably up there with aliens and all that shit. They probably had some people already left and up there right now living a good life. You know what I'm saying? Leaving your ass, because they know exactly what's about to take place, leaving your ass down here. Y'all ain't got no money. We're going to make y'all broke. We're going to leave y'all here. And we're going to... It don't make a motherfucking difference going to communicate with your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Them aliens. Getting good with them ancestors and shit and leave your ass down here. That's where the money going. Where is it going? funding Mars. They're funding Mars. Making a whole new place up there. Just go take a look at Total Recall. Building a whole new place, air, all that other fucking shit. Satellite. They got satellite where they can look down on Earth. All that fucking shit. That shit fucking crazy. While you sitting here watching so-called Earthlings. They acting like they aliens. Earthlings go do fucking chaos. That shit crazy. Y'all gotta think about that shit, man. Like, where's that money going? They funding Mars. They up there living. They about to go up there and live large. They already probably took trips up there. Because why you not printing out no more money? Why the fuck you saying you going broke? Because they trying to stop that shit and fund, fucking Mars. Where they about to live at. They about to live up there. Y'all crazy as hell. Because I remember like 5, 6, 7 years ago, they were saying that you could buy land on Mars now. So y'all pay attention to that shit. Then all of a sudden, all these stars coming up, so-called unalive and all this shit. Them motherfuckers probably up there, Mars. Watching all dumbasses. Like, these motherfuckers don't even know what's going on. The uploads I'm getting, that's crazy, y'all. Y'all gotta pay attention, man. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Shit crazy. You probably know it's gonna be an invasion. Some shit like that, like, yeah. But you're gonna be straight. You're gonna be straight. These part of your ancestors. They probably know it's gonna be an invasion or something. These your ancestors. They scared. They shook. So what are you gonna do? Go to Mars to get away from them? How you gonna get away from them? And they're up there. Different galactic federations. How they be beefing and shit. Star Wars, Star Trek, different galactic federations beefing and shit. They make these movies for a reason, or these shows. You gotta pay attention to that shit, man. I be paying attention to that shit. Like, yeah, they know what the fuck is up. I don't know why. See, for my reading, my collector's read, I don't be wanting this bullshit on here. See what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all that. There we go. We get those off of here. I ain't got time for that. Anyway, until the collector read, y'all have a great, blissful day. And y'all just pay attention. I don't know why they said, well, they did say because of the solar, the retrograde, that the chosen ones should pay attention and not go outside if you're working or whatever. Just pay attention to your surroundings or whatever. I know a lot of y'all been going to gang stalking and all this. People might start acting erratic and shit. Pay attention to that shit. Anyway, love you.